Today we're doing standing poses and hip opening poses. So really focusing on pressing your feet to the floor, spreading the toes, and really feel that sense of elevation up from the floor. When you feel, if you feel a little bit fatigued, then press down more. So you're taking you press down more, it takes the pressure away from your hips in the poses. But don't press so that that you engage in intense exam. So welcome everyone. You sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. Sitting up tall and aligning the back of your skull with your sacrum. Feel as if you're sitting up against a wall, so the back of your skull, the back and your lower back are all as if they're touching that wall. Your body's straight. Activate your feet. Spread the toes, spread the balls of your feet. And feel for the energy that moves through your legs all the way up into your heart, moving that through your brains. Close your eyes. And give yourself a moment just for you as you prepare for practice. Choose an area to focus your practice today. And breathe to that area. As you breathe, feel the sensations that you're bringing into that area with your breath. And when you exhale, let go of anything that you really don't want to be a part of you. Sit bones presses to floor, breathe in. Use the floor, the earth, to lift up from there. And then exhale. As you breathe, lift sternum. On exhale, relax your forehead. With Ujjayi, inhale through the nose, so your tongue raises. There's a constriction with the breath. So inhale through the nose for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath, hold for 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through your nose. At the end of the exhale, pull your belly in. So not taking the breath, just pull your belly in. Pull it in so you feel your ribs as they open out towards the side. Your sternum may lift. Press your sit bones down and keep pulling your belly in. Now relax your chest. Relax your belly. Inhale through your nose. Inhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. Feet are active, spread the toes. Feel your sit bones as it presses to the floor, so keep chest lifted. Exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At the end of the exhale, pull your belly in. Don't lean forward, don't lean backwards, just use the sit bones pressing to the floor, and then use this to open up your side ribs. And relax your belly. Last one like this. Breathe in for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. Lift your chest. Press your sit bones down. Exhale, 7. Now pull your belly in. This is not a breath. Just pull your belly in. Feel how your side ribs really open up. Feel your belly moves away from your pelvic bowl. Your sit bone is pressing down. Your feet are active. And then relax. And breathe. Pranayama today is inhale for 10, hold the breath for 10, exhale for 10. Do this with your hands by hips in Baddha Konasana. So your feet, they're active, chest is lifted. Now breathe in, inhale through the nose, inhale for 10. At the top of the breath, hold for 10. Now lift your sternum, lift your collarbones, your side ribs, feel them open up, your sit bones are pressing and your feet are active. Bring your hands forward and then exhale. Tuck the chin to chest, pull your belly in. Pull it all the way back towards the spine. Spreading ribs, spread diaphragm, and feel you're hollowing your belly out, your shoulders, let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way up. Hands by hips and slightly behind. Sit bones presses down, feet active. Breathe in, inhale 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. Can you lift up a little bit more? And notice the moment at which you begin to tense your body. So try to work without that tension. Your belly's lifting, your sit bones are down, and you're lengthening out of lower back. Bring your hands forward, off shins, and then exhale. Exhale completely. Chin is tucking in. Pull your belly in. Pull it in. Pull it up. As you press your feet together, soles of your feet together, feel as if you're moving your thighs out towards the side. So you're working deeper into pelvic bowl, into hips, hip flexors, into sacral. Relax your belly, breathe in, push the floor away, coming all the way on up. Hands behind hips or slightly behind. Chest lifts. Breathe in through the nose for 10. Hold the breath, lift your chest. Relax your jaw, relax your throat. Sit bones presses down, spine lengthens up. Feel this dynamic stretch. Now take the tension out of your body. Allowing yourself just to feel that sensation of openness and freedom. Your hands are forward and exhale. Tuck the chin to chest, suck your belly in. Now make your belly as tiny as you can as you pull it in. Now feel the opening into lower back. Allow it to radiate right down into coccyx. You're moving your thigh bones away out towards the side. Your sit bones as if they're squeezing toward each other. Keep hollowing the belly out. Keep the spine long. Relax, stay here, and then breathe. Spread the breath into back ribs. Lead with chest on exhale as you pull. And breathe to sternum, deep breath. On exhale, belly's in as you pull. One more breath. As you breathe, feel as if you're lifting belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. On exhale, belly's in. Inhale, release, push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on up. Your next pose is spinal twist in shoelace, in half lotus. So bring your left foot on top of your right thigh by your hip crease. And bring your left hand all the way around the back. Either have the hand to the floor, lined up with your sacrum or coccyx. Or if you can go further, bring your hand around onto the hip, into clothing. And some of you will go further, will be able to take hold of your foot. Don't really worry about whether you can or can't. On the breath, inhale, bring your right arm across your left thigh. And as you exhale, keep the spine long as you twist towards the left. Now feel this right from coccyx. As you breathe in, lengthen out and up. Sit bones presses down. So keep feeling the connection you have with the earth. And on exhale, you're twisting towards the left. On the next breath, broaden your chest as you breathe to heart. And as you exhale, as you twist towards the left, feel as if you're moving your shoulders away from each other. You're grounding down into your sit bones and breathe to lengthen your side ribs up. Feel the energy as it travels up from the floor all the way up, right up into armpits as you open the shoulders. And as you breathe out, as your belly's in, as you twist towards the left. Inhale, release. Shoelace pose. So ease your left foot forward slightly and then reach out with your heels. If that's a difficult reach for you, then place your left foot onto your right calf, reach out with your heels, or the left foot is to the floor, or stay in cross-leg seated. You have a block. You can place your left foot onto a block and then also reach out with the heels. If you have the flexibility, ease your right foot forward slightly so that the heel, the foot is under your knee. Coming into a twist towards your left foot. So bring your right hand by your right hip and then reach the hand straight away from the hip, hands to the floor. Press your left sit bone to the floor, breathe in, reaching your left arm straight up. And as you breathe out, bring your left arm down, the hand is to the floor, and your left foot presses against your arm, not avoid your elbow. You can't go further, you can come down so the hand foot presses against your forearm. Again, avoid your elbow. Now breathe in. As you breathe, lengthen your belly away from your left thigh. And as you breathe out, you're moving your sternum towards your left foot. Both feet are active. As you breathe, lengthen your side ribs away from your right hip. And as you exhale, as you fold towards your left foot, send your left thigh away towards the left. Press back into sit bones and then breathe in, telescoping the ribs as you lift belly away from pelvis. As you exhale, you're folding. So even if you're not getting there, feel the intention. Work with intention as you move your sternum to foot. Then inhale, release as you ease all the way on back up. Twisting shoelace towards your left thigh. Left hand is by left hip, reach the hand away from the hip. Press into right sit bones, breathe and reach your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, bring your hand down to the outside of your left thigh. Now breathe in, lengthen your lower ribs away from sacrum. Feel this as you lengthen away from right hip. On exhale, you're folding towards your left thigh. Breathe to sternum, lift chest. And on as you exhale, you're taking it a little deeper. One more breath, you're breathing in and you're lifting belly away from pelvis. On exhale, fold. Then inhale, release as you ease all the way on back up. Change the cross of your legs. Spinal twist in half lotus. Your right foot comes over your left thigh, heel is by your hip. Your right hand is aligned with your sacrum or by coccyx, or you can bring the hand all the way around, tucking it onto hip thigh clothing. And some of you will be able to take hold of your right foot with right hand. Pressing into sit bones, breathe in, reaching your left arm is up. On exhale, bring your left arm across your right thigh. Activate your feet. The back of the skull is aligned with sacrum. So right from there, press your coccyx, sit bones down, and then breathe. Feel the lengthening right from coccyx as you lift up. On exhale, you're twisting towards the right. Feet are active. Now feel this and then breathe. Right from your perineum, you're drawing energy from the earth, moving this through perineum into pelvis, into belly, into heart. And on exhale, you're twisting towards the right. Keep your chin aligned with your chest. No, don't stretch through your neck. And as you breathe, feel as if you're drawing energy from the sky, moving this through your brains. And then on exhale, twisting towards the right. One more breath in this one. Press down. Sit bones presses down. As you breathe, lengthen your left side ribs up away from left hip. And as you exhale, as you twist towards the right, glide your right shoulder down away from your right ear. And then inhale, release. Shoelace pose, twisting towards your foot. So your right foot is over the left, reach out with your heels, or make the adjustment so that this feels right for you. Staying cross-legged, or the foot is onto the calf, or on the floor, or onto a block. If you can, ease your right foot forward so that the right foot is under your right knee. Twisting towards your right foot. So left hand by hip, reach the hand away. Press into your right sit bone. Breathe through a shout up with your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, the hand is coming to the floor. Your foot is pressing against your right arm. Now breathe. As you breathe, lengthen, move your belly away from right thigh. And as you breathe out, send your right sit bone back to floor. As you breathe, lengthen out of your left side. So lift your side ribs up. And as you breathe out, as you fold towards your right foot, send your right sit bone back to floor. Now fill your heart up with breath. So breathe to sternum. And as you exhale, you fold. Try to avoid moving your sit bones away from the floor. So press it back down. Don't go so deep if it hurts. Just feel the release in the pose. Then inhale, release as you come all the way on back up. Other side, twisting towards your right thigh. Right hand is by right hip. Reach the hand away about 12-15 inches. Left sit bones presses to floor. Breathe in. You're reaching your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, the hand is coming down towards it. Now breathe. As you breathe, glide your right ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, you're folding towards your right thigh. Feet are active. Breathe to lower back and lengthen out of lower back. As you exhale, as you fold, move your shoulders away from your ears and relax your neck. From your pelvic bowl, breathe and move belly away from pelvis. And with ease, exhale as you fold. Inhale, release, and then ease all the way on up. And then release your legs, straighten your legs. From here, you'll be coming into a seated side bend with one leg straight. So first of all, we'll do this. You're straightening your left leg. Your left leg is reaching straight forward. And then feel the lengthening right from your pelvic bone to reach out, reach the heels away from you and flex your toes back towards your shins. Bring your right foot in, so you're moving your right heel towards the glute, towards your sit bone. Your right arm is pressing, your tricep is pressing against your thigh, and your hand is flat to the floor. You can also, if that was a difficult reach, use a block and have your hand onto a block. Just gives you a little bit more to elevation to press against. Your left hand is to the floor by left hip. Again, you can use a block. Again, it just gives you a little bit more by way of extension, by way of opening, but don't force. Press into your right foot and right sit bone and breathe to lift out of right side. And as you reach forward with your left heel, glide your right thigh back. Both feet are active. Now feel this right from your pelvic bowl. Breathe in and lift your belly, lift your diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, keep pressing your right foot down, but you're gliding, you're opening into hips and hip flexors. On the next breath, keep lifting, breathing into heart, chest lifts. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're easing your left heel forward as you fold slightly forward, only slight. Now breathe to lower back. Feel this right from coccyx as you lift up. Keep lifting up, lengthening out, away from your right thigh. And as you breathe out, you're folding towards your left thigh, left shin. One more like this, deep breath. And on your exhale, you're folding. Keep the neck relaxed. You can tuck your chin towards the chest. It just helps you to relax your neck. And then breathe in as you come all the way up. If you can, bring your right foot closer towards your right sit bone. Turn the foot so it's in the same direction turn your right foot same direction as your left foot. Coming into a interlock. So you're sliding your right arm around your right shin, and your left arm is around the back where you are binding your hands. Or if you're not able to achieve that today, then you're using a strap to bind. You're pressing your right foot to floor, press your right sit bone down, and breathe to lift out of your right side. So press your right foot down, press your right sit bone to the floor. And then on exhale, you're folding forward, but keep the neck relaxed. Now feel this right from your pelvic bone. Your left sit bone presses to floor. And then breathe, move your belly away from pelvis. And on exhale, you fold. Neck relaxes. Now breathe to the back of your neck, deep breath. And on exhale, pull your belly in as you're folding. Keep pressing that right foot down. That right sit bone is pressing to floor. One more like this, deep breath. And on exhale, you fold. Inhale, release, and then ease all the way on back on. Coming into a spinal twist. Your left foot still reaches forward. Your left hand is coming across and it's hugging your right thigh towards the chest. You can either, like as if you're cuddling the knee towards your chest, or come in the opposite direction, so you're twisting away. So your hand is reaching up and you're twisting away. Both of those are designed to open up the side ribs. So that's where you're going with this. Your right hand is to the floor, reach it back. You can have that hand onto the block. And my preference is actually to use the wall. It gives me more opening. Feel this right from your coccyx, and then breathe in, lengthen straight up. Press your right foot to the floor. On exhale, you twist towards the right. Now breathe in and lift sternum. On exhale, as you reach your left foot forward, twist towards the right. That right foot is pressing to floor. Deep breath, keep lengthening out of lower back. And on the exhale, you twist to the right. Inhale, release. Coming into a side bend, so your option to tuck your left foot, your right foot in so that the heel is towards the ground, your feet are active, or to bring your right heel back so that the heel is by your glutes. Ensure you have some support so that the knee is not grounding your knee, your right knee is supported. Reach your right hand back, grab hold of your ankle or the fingertips to the floor. Now that your hips are nicely open, press into your left sit bone, breathe in and reach your left arm straight up. On exhale, bring your left arm down on the inside of your left foot. You can take hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to the floor. Feel that you're lifting out of your left side. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Now breathe to sternum and lift your chest, move your chest to chin. And as you exhale, reach forward with the ball of your left foot. Glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. Feel for pressing down into your left sit bone and breathe in, lift out of left side. On exhale, relax your neck, relax your jaw. Chin is towards the left side of chest. On the next breath, slide your left arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto left thigh, hip or clothing. On the exhale, squeeze your right shoulder down towards your left shoulder. Use your forearm of your right arm. So your left sit bone presses the floor. And as you breathe, feel as if you're lengthening your sacrum, your lower ribs away from sacrum. You're using your forearm of your right hand to tuck. You're sending your sit bones back as you're lengthening out of the lower back. So it feels as if you're actually moving your sacrum down as you lengthen up there. And that just helps to release into lower back a little bit more. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. Now breathe to the right side of your neck. And as you breathe out, as you roll your chest open, reach your right elbow down towards your left hip. Second arm position, breathe in. Third arm position, reach your right arm straight up, spread the fingers. And as you breathe out, reach. So you're sending your little finger away from you as you reach back. Now breathe to the back of your heart, deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach back and then lengthen your thumb away from your other fingers. On the next breath, as you breathe, stretch your right arm up towards the sky. On exhale, reach your arm, right arm is over your ear. On the next breath, feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your left arm as you lift out of left side. And keep lengthening out of left side, but as you exhale, you're reaching your right arm forward over right ear. Spread the breath into back ribs. And on exhale, you're folding forward, hands either side of your front foot. You can take hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to the floor. Keep the neck relaxed. Now breathe. As you breathe, lift belly away from your left thigh. On exhale, you're folding forward. Your hamstrings are super tight, then bend your left knee. Heels contract to sit bones. You reach forward with the ball of your foot. Now make this pose really luxurious for you. Your sit bones presses to floor, breathe to lower back, and lengthen out of lower back. And then as you breathe out, you're moving chest down towards your left thigh, forehead towards left shin. One more breath here, deep breath. On exhale, release. Use your hands, push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on up. And then change. Straighten your right leg. The right leg is reaching straight forward. Reach out with the balls of your foot. Your left foot is tucked in, so the left foot is flat to the floor. Your right hand is by your right hip, and your left hand is to the floor, or if you have a block, you can place that onto a block. So as you breathe, press into your left foot and left sit bone, and then lift out of left side. And as you breathe out, you're gliding your left thigh back, opening into hips and hip flexors. Feel this, your coccyx, sit bones presses down, and then feel as if your coccyx is reaching, extending down to the floor as you lift your side ribs away from left hip. As you breathe out, lead with chest. As you move your chest forward, you're sending your left thigh and knee back. Then close your eyes and just feel the sensation of the pose. So work with feeling. And then breathe. Feel as if you're moving your left side ribs away from left hip. And then reach forward as the ball of your right foot as you glide your left thigh back. Last one like this. Breathe in. Press down into your right sit bones and lift up. And as you breathe out, feel that you're leaning forward. Your chest eases forward, but your left thigh is easing back. Relax your neck. Relax your jaw. Then inhale, release, and then ease on up. From here, you're coming into the interlock. So bring your left foot closer towards your left sit bone. Your left arm is reaching up and it's coming around your left thigh. Your right arm is around the back where you're binding the hands, or use a strap to bind. Press down into your left sit bone. Breathe in, lift out of left side. And on exhale, you're folding forward towards your right shin. Keep the neck relaxed. And breathe. Feel as if you're lifting belly away from right thigh. And on exhale, you're folding forward. One more breath like this. Deep breath. On exhale, pull belly in, you're folding. Keep pressing your left foot to forward, left sit bone presses down. Inhale, release. And then ease on up. From here, you're coming into a spinal twist. So your right arm comes across, it's hugging your left thigh towards the chest. Your left hand is back to the floor or onto a block. You can reverse by turning instead of hugging the thigh in, you can come against the thigh. So work with what your body feels it needs today. Now breathe. As you breathe, lengthen out of your left side, left ribs away from left hip. On exhale, you twist to the left, your right foot is reaching forward, your feet are active. Now breathe. As you breathe to sternum, lift chest. And on exhale, you twist towards the left. Now right from coccyx, the back of your skull is aligned with sacrum. And then breathe, lengthen up from there. On exhale, you're twisting, twist to the left. Let your shoulders be soft. And then inhale, release as you ease on back to center. From here, coming into side bend, you're either tucking your left foot in so the heel is by the groin, the foot presses against your thigh, right foot reaches forward, feet, toes are active, feet are active. Or bring the foot back so that the heel is by the glute and you're moving thighs away from each other. Your left hand takes hold of the ankle, otherwise the fingertips are to the floor. Press into right sit bone, breathe and reach your right arm is up, opening side ribs. So breathe out, bring the hand down to the side and relax your right ear to right shoulder. you're not holding your left ankle, lift your left hand up and then reach it back. And then everyone breathe to sternum. Now feel the sensation. You're moving your chest up towards your chin. And then on exhale, glide your left shoulder away from your ear. Close your eyes, and for the duration of this pose, really feel that you're working with feeling. So now breathe. Lift your right side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, reach your right sit bone to the floor. Reach your right foot forward, spread the toes. On the next breath, as you breathe, glide your left arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your right thigh, hip, or clothing. And as you breathe out, slightly roll your chest upwards as you glide your left shoulder away from your left hip. And breathe to the left side of your neck. Deep breath. On exhale, relax your jaw. Chin lowers towards the right side of chest. Chest open up. On the next breath, release your left arm and reach your left arm straight up towards the sky. On exhale, reach your left arm straight back, chest open. Breathe to the back of heart. Deep breath. Feel this right between your shoulder blades. And then on exhale, as you reach your left arm back, feel as if you're lengthening your little finger away from other fingers. Keep the neck relaxed, and then breathe to sternum, chest lifts. It feels as if you're lifting chest away from diaphragm, diaphragm away from belly. And as you exhale, as you reach your left arm back, lengthen your thumb away from other fingers. Press down into right sit bone. Breathe in. Reach your left arm is straight up to sky. On exhale, wrap your left shoulders. Reach your left arm over left hip. On the next breath, spread your ribs out towards your armpits, so you're spreading your lungs. On exhale, as you reach your left arm forward, grow your little finger, let it lengthen away from other fingers. Relax your shoulders, and then breathe to sternum, lift chest forward. And as you exhale, as you reach your left arm forward, spread your thumb away from other fingers. From your pelvic bowl, breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. On exhale, you're folding forward so the hands are down either side of your right foot. You can take hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to the floor. Keep the neck relaxed. And then breathe into lower back and feel that sensation of moving belly away from thigh, lengthening lower ribs away from waist. Lead with your chest on exhale as you fold. Now filling your heart up with breath, so breathe to sternum. Pull your belly in, exhale as you fold. If your hamstrings are feeling really tight, then bend your right knee, heels contract to sit bone, you reach forward with the ball of your foot. Now breathe, deep breath, spread the breath into back ribs. And on exhale, as you fold forward, let your body relax, allowing yourself to luxuriate in the pose. One more breath to your spot. And then on exhale, feel for that release. Inhale, release, push the floor away, breathe in, you come all the way on up. Coming down into your lie down position for your abdominals, starting with elbow to knee. So lie down on your backs. Clasp your hands behind your head and neck, starting with elbow to knee. Hands are clasped behind head and neck. The soles of your feet are onto the floor. Your back is squeaky. Keep the soles of your feet onto the floor. And then from here, as you inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, your elbows to the left knee, and belly pulls in. If you can go further, lift one foot up, and if you can go further, straighten that leg. You inhale back to center, and as you exhale, place the foot to the floor. So everyone who's working with feet up, lift your feet up away from the floor, the knees are bent. Line up your knees, aligned with hips, reach your heels away from you, flex the toes towards the shins. Press your lower back to floor, everyone, and then breathe in. Lift your head, shoulder blades up. Now lift your chest, reach your elbows up, feel as if you're wrapping the shoulders. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, and reach your elbows to your left knee. Straighten your right leg. Your right leg, it reaches forward about 45 degrees angle. Now pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Straighten your left leg. So your left leg, it reaches out about 45 degrees angle. Relax your left hip. Send your left thigh forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. Now reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Ease your right thigh forward away from hip. Pull belly in. Belly's in. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Straighten your left leg. Now relax your left hip. Ease your left thigh forward away from hip. Spread the toes. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. Now reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Curl tailbone up. Send your right leg forward. Spread the toes and pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Sit bone squeeze. On exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Use your right hand to your right sit bone. Now curl tailbone up. Squeeze your right sit bone towards your tailbone. Lengthen your right leg forward. Reach your left elbow up and back. Now pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Hands behind your head. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee and reach your left leg forward. Left hand is onto left sit bone. Now curl tailbone up. Send your left thigh forward. Squeeze your left sit bone to tailbone. Reach your right elbow up. You unlock the shoulders. Now pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Place your hands behind your head and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Right hand is onto right sit bone. Now curl tailbone up. Squeeze your right sit bone to tailbone. Send your right leg forward. Reach your left elbow up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and place your hands behind your head. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Left hand is onto left sit bone. Curl tailbone up. Squeeze your left sit bone to tailbone. Send your left leg forward. Be active. Reach your right elbow up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. And just give yourself a moment to feel the energy that you're generated through this pose. Bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out to side. Your feet are active. The balls of your feet presses together, so does the heels. Flex your toes back towards the shins. And then breathe into belly. And as you exhale, send your thighs and knees out towards the side. Sit bones as if they're reaching to heels. And then relax your belly completely. And then breathe in, spread your ribs. And then as you exhale, curl pubic bone up to navel. Send your thighs and knees away from you. Knees are out towards the side. Our belly's in. Relax. Grab hold of your roll for abdominals with the roll, twisting abs with the roll. The roll is placed between your thighs. So here, the roll is placed between your thighs. You can do this pose with your soles of your feet onto the floor, with the roll between your thighs. Or you can do this pose with your feet off the floor, even with your feet up against a wall. Or you can straighten the legs. If you're straightening the legs and you want to have your feet closer to the wall, then you bring in your sit bones a little bit closer. So you can do the pose in any of these directions or with your feet away from the wall. So hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Your lower back is pressing to floor. Roll is between your thighs. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up and your elbows to your left knee. Now squeeze the roll. Stretch your legs right up towards the ceiling. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. And press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. Your elbows are to your right knee. Squeeze, roll. Send your legs straight up. Be active. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. As you exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your legs straight up. Your elbows are to left knee. Now squeeze. Feel as if you're turning your thighs inwards and squeeze sit bone. Send your legs up. Reach your elbows up towards the left. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. The elbows to your right knee. Squeeze, roll. Turn thighs inwards and squeeze sit bones. Send your legs up. Be active. Pull belly in. Reach your right elbow up. Shoulder blades are off the floor. Pull belly in and press your lower back to floor. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press the top rim of the sacrum down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. Your elbows into left knee. Squeeze, roll. Turn thighs inwards, squeeze, sit bones. Send your legs up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down to floor. You exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up and elbows to your right knee. Squeeze, roll. Squeeze, turn thighs inwards and squeeze sit bone to tailbone. Send your legs up, pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. And exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor and bring the soles of your feet down to the floor. In this pose, if you have a wall, the next pose will be bridge on the wall and using a roll. So if you don't have a wall that you can use, then the soles of your feet onto the floor, the roll is between your thighs. Otherwise, you bring your feet onto the wall and then move away so your knees are still at a right angle. Arms are relaxed by your side. Your feet presses to the floor, onto the wall, and your lower back presses down. So breathe in, breathe to lower back and lengthen. Feel as if you're moving belly away from pelvis. Feet presses to the wall. Exhale, tilt pelvis, and then lift up. Squeeze the roll. Now breathe. As you breathe to sternum, jaw, chest to chin. And as you exhale, lift up a little bit more. Squeeze the roll. Now breathe into lower back. Keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, lift. Send the thighs and knees away from you. Breathe to side ribs. Feel your ribs as they open out to the side and if they're moving towards your chest. And then exhale, lift, push the floor away as you lift. Now keep the neck relaxed. One more breath like this, deep breath. On exhale, tilt pelvis and lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way on down to the floor. Keeping a tilt until down. Move the roll out of your way. Roll to your left side. Bring your right hand to the floor, bad chest, breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away as you come all the way up. Left hand will support your head and neck. Come onto knees. Your next pose today is turbo dog. So in your turbo dog, you're bringing your hands forward just a little bit wider than you would have your hands for your downward dog. So my hands are reaching pretty much about the edge of the mat. Your elbows will bend, you tuck your elbows in. Your neck and shoulders relaxed. You breathe into upper back, lift, spread, broaden the upper back with breath. Toes are under. You exhale, lift the knees off the floor, then push the floor away. Your arm bones are reaching to the floor and you're squeezing your triceps out, your elbows in and forearms towards each other. So now relax your collarbones and then breathe to sternum. Now exhale, push the floor away. You're reaching your arm bones. Your humerus bones are reaching to the floor. Keep the neck relaxed. Breathe into upper back. Broaden the upper back with breath. And as you breathe out, squeeze your elbows in and reach your sit bones back. You can bend the knees. Working with one leg up, press your right foot to floor, breathe in, lift your left leg up, and exhale, reach it back. If this is stronger than you want it to be, keep both feet to the floor. Breathe to left hip, feel for moving left thigh away from pelvis. And as you exhale, send in that left leg back. Bend the elbows, squeeze your elbows in. On the next breath, as you breathe, send your left leg away from you. Exhale, lower your left foot to the floor. Anchor into left foot, breathe in, lift your right leg up. On exhale, reach it back, spread the toes. On the next breath, breathe to sternum, filling your heart with breath. And as you exhale, reach back, push the floor away, squeeze your elbows in. On the next breath, as you breathe, send your right leg away from you. On exhale, lower your right foot to the floor. Now breathe in. As you breathe, feel for moving belly away from pelvis. On exhale, release, bend the knees, and come all the way on down to the floor. Setting up for dolphin as your next pose. So from here, bring your hands onto your biceps to measure your distance. Your elbows are to the floor directly under the shoulders. Reach your hands forward, spread the fingers. Your elbows and shoulders are aligned, your forearms are parallel, or you can clasp your hands. So relax your neck, relax your shoulders, relax your upper back. Then breathe to upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes under. On exhale, lift your knees off the floor, push the floor away as you move your chest to thighs and knees. Breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. So on exhale, push the floor away, take your top ribs away from the shoulders. On the next breath, broaden the upper back. On the exhale, reach your heels to the floor and pull your belly in. Breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. On exhale, the back of the thighs, the back of the calves reaches to the back wall. One more like this, deep breath. On exhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way on down to the floor. Take a breath in, embryo. Let your arms relax, let your shoulders be soft away from your ears. And then just feel the energy from the pose. And noticing what the pose offers you. And stay with the immediate sensation of what comes up for you. And then from here, use your hands under the shoulders, push the floor away, you're coming up to stand. So your next pose today is bird wing in horse stance. Bird wing in horse stance, your feet, your heels, they are about 2 feet away from each other. Turn the toes out and then turn your knees out. Knees are aiming for the second, third, or even fourth toe. If you want a little bit more, you want to go deeper into the pose and you have a resistance band, you can use a resistance band around your wrist. Your knees are bent, the knees are turning out towards the side. Your elbows are tucked into the side ribs. Sit as if you're sitting down and then move your thighs out a little bit more. Press down with your feet, lift the toes. Now, on the breath, as you breathe in, draw your hands together, fingers touch. When you exhale, lift your chest and then reach your arms out towards the side. Keep moving the thighs and knees out. And then breathe in, hands together. As you exhale, lift the chest, push the floor away with your feet as you bring your arms out towards the side. Shoulders are down. 3 more. Breathe in. And then as you exhale, and then you open it out to the side. And then breathe in. And as you exhale, you're opening out. Keep pushing the floor away with your feet. And then breathe in. And then exhale. And release. Stand, turn the feet in, but keep the feet where they are. Clasp your hands behind your back for forward bend with hands clasped. Your toes are turned in slightly. And then press your feet to the floor, lift the toes, breathe, lift belly. Breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And on exhale, you're folding forward, your arms are over the shoulders. Keep the neck relaxed, the neck is long. If your hamstrings are tight, bend the knees. Otherwise, straighten the leg, lift knee caps. Press your feet to floor, breathing, glide your ribs away from side ribs away from hips. On exhale, fold a little deeper and reach your arms over the shoulders. Shoulders are away from your ears. Keep the neck relaxed. Breathe to heart. Deep breath. Feel for pushing floor away on exhale as you fold a little deeper. One more like this. Deep breath. On exhale, you're taking it a little deeper. Bring your hands onto sacrum, tuck tailbones. Breathe in as you come all the way up. Keep the chin tucked to chest. Keep pressing into the heels. Sit bones is down, chest lifts. And then release. Agnisara in horse stance. So knees are bent, knees are turning out. Bring your hands onto your thighs, heel of the hands by hip crease. Keep sending the thighs and knees out towards the side. 4 rounds, too slow, too fast. So from here, breathe in. And then exhale. Chin is tucking in, belly sucks in, and release. All the way back. Breathe in. And exhale. Chin tucks in, you're moving the belly. Two rounds fast. Breathe in. And exhale. Move the belly as fast as you can. Keep pressing feet to floor. Keep pressing hands to thighs. Last one, breathe in. And exhale. Moving belly as fast as you can. And release. Heel toe feet together, stand, heel toe feet together, and stand at the front of the mat. We're coming into your salutations. So if your knees are tweaking, then have your mat, fold your mat, or cut towel, whatever you need to support your knees in this pose. And you're standing at the front of your mat as you prepare for your salutations. Your feet together, pressing down into your heels, you're spreading the toes. Or if your back is tweaking, bring your feet a little bit wider on your mat. On exhale, hands together by chest. Press your feet to the floor. So feel like you've really anchored down, and then breathe in. Reach your arms up. Lift your chest, lift your back ribs as you reach your arms to the sky. Keep the length. On exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in. Step your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. On exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Right leg steps back, reach back to heels. Now bend the knees. On exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Draw your chest and ribs forward, lengthen your legs back. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Push the floor away. Lunge, breathe in. Step the left foot forward between the hands. Right knees to the floor. Sweep your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step forward, forward bend. Keep the neck relaxed. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Feet presses to the floor. Breathe in, stand up. Lift your chest, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. Breathe in, sweep your arms out and up. Reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe, move belly away from pelvis. As you breathe that step, or hop it back into plank. Reach back to heels, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale, draw chest and wrist forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe and step your left foot forward by your left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back, plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Cobra, inhale. Draw chest and wrist forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step, right foot by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back, plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Draw chest, ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. On the breath, bend the knees. Breathe in, step or hop your legs between the hands. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Breathe in, chair pose. Lift your chest, reach your arms up, reach your sit bones back. Don't touch the toes. Pull belly in. Inhale, stand, hands together by chest. Feet presses the floor. Breathe in, reach your arms out and up. Telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, inhale, right leg steps back. Bend your right knee and sweep your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back, plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. You can bend the knees. Cobra, inhale. Move chest forward, lengthen legs back. Elbows to hips. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, right leg steps forward between the hands. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down, step forward, forward bend. Breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Inhale, stand, lift your chest, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, breathe in, sweep your arms up, reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe, move belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe that step, pop it back to plank. Lower down. Upward dog, tops of the feet presses the floor. Breathe in, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. You're sweeping your arms out and up. Push the floor away with both feet as you stretch up. Exhale, hands down, step back plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Upward dog, breathe in. Move chest forward, lengthen your legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your right foot by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away with both feet as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Breathe to upward dog, move chest forward, lengthen your legs back, sit bones touch the heels. Exhale, press back, downward dog. On the breath, bend the knees, breathe and step or hop your legs between the hands. On exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Breathe into chair pose, knees are bent, lift your chest, reach your arms up, but reach your sit bones back. Exhale, stand, hands together by chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back, bend your left knee, stay here, reach your arms up, bend the left knee, and then glide your right thigh forward as you push the floor away with your right foot. Good, exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down. Cobra, inhale, move your chest and ribs forward, lengthen your legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands, your right knee to the floor, bend your left knee and sweep your arms out and up towards the sky. Go as deep as you can into the pose. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, move belly away from pelvis. As you breathe out, lengthen through the spine, forward bend. Breathe to stand, reach up, lift your chest, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees, breathe and sweep your arms up, lift your chest, reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe, move belly away from pelvis, the back of your neck is long. And as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Reach back to heels, hands under the shoulders, lower down. Upward dog, breathe in, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog, push the floor away, wrap the shoulders. On the next breath, warrior one, breathe to step your left foot forward by left hand, right foot towards the left right edge of the mat. And push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Move chest forward, lengthen legs back, sit bones to heels. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog, wrap the shoulders. Warrior one, breathe and step your right foot forward by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away and reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back, plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down. Cobra or up dog, breathe in, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog, lengthen through spine. On the breath, bend the knees, breathe and step or hop your legs between the hands. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Breathe to chair pose, lift your chest, reach your arms up, reach your sit bones back. Exhale, stand, hands together by chest. Press your feet to floor, breathe in and reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back. Bend your right knee, push the floor away. Push the floor away with your left foot as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Cobra or up dog, breathe in and move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands. Left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms up. Push the floor away with the right foot. Bend the right knee. Reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step forward for forward bend. As you breathe, move belly away from pelvis. On exhale, forward bend, lengthen through spine. Inhale, stand. Lift your chest. Reach your arms up towards the sky. On exhale, hands together, back chest. Give yourself a moment to notice how you feel, the energy that you have generated through these poses. Your next pose is downward facing dog on the wall with splits, or wherever you can get to with downward facing dog on the wall. So I'll show you downward facing dog in the wall and then other variations. You're starting with sit bones against the wall. Your back is against the wall. Where your heels finish is where your hands will start. From here, you're pushing up into downward facing dog on the floor, then feet onto the wall. You can stay here. You can stay here for up to 8 breaths. If you're going further, reach one leg up. If you're going further, you're moving into splits. You're reaching your leg over your head, your chest and forehead is moving towards the wall. Coming into splits. If you're going into splits, aiming for 3 to 4 breaths on each side. Otherwise, you do splits, that you do just both feet onto the wall, downward facing dog. Or you can do shower here. And then wrap the shoulders, pull your belly in, and just keep feeling as if you're pushing the wall away. If you wanted to go further in this pose, you're pressing one foot to the floor, lifting the other foot up, and reaching it back. So that will work same as downward dog into splits or with one leg up. So choose a pose that feels right for you today. So Barbara, stay there. Press your hands against the wall, spread the fingers. There. Now keep the neck relaxed. Now squeeze your elbows in slightly. There. And then breathe in. As you breathe, feel as if you press your feet to floor. Now as you exhale, send your sit bones back. Move your belly away from your thighs. Now squeeze your elbows in. Good. Now breathe to sternum. Good. Now pull your belly in and send the back of your thighs away from you. Good. Squeeze your elbows in. Press your feet to the floor, and as you breathe in, feel as if you're lengthening the energy all the way up as you lift up into belly. And as you exhale, reach back. Squeeze your elbows in, everyone. Squeeze elbows in. Now breathe in. Upwind, breathe in. Breathe into back. And now pull your belly in and move your chest closer to the wall. Send your sit bones up to the leg that's up in the air. So that looks like your right leg is up. Try to take the arc out of your back. Really nice, Camilla. Really nice. Deep breath. And then, that leg that you're reaching back, that's really nice. Keep lifting up. If you can, wrap the shoulders a little bit more. So tuck your elbows in as you're reaching up. Yeah, deep breath. Beautiful. Push the wall away with the foot that's on the wall and open out a little bit more. That's it. Now push the floor away with the foot that's on the floor, Barbara, a little bit more. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Beautiful. Now you feel that deep breath. Use the foot that's on the floor to open up a little bit more. Nice. And then everyone, once you've done your count, you're coming down. Once you've done your count, then everyone do your counts. And then once you've come down, come up to stand. Your next pose is chest opener. So starting with the left side, your left foot is stepped forward as you would for warrior one. So I'm going to do this against the wall. So you are here, left foot is forward as for warrior one, your left arm is reaching back. Your right hand will be onto the shoulder. You press into your left foot, breathing, lift out of left side. And as you breathe out, reaching your left arm back, glide your right hip forward. Now breathe. As you breathe, you keep lifting out of left side. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're reaching your left arm back. Good. Turn your left foot slightly towards the wall a little bit more, Maria. Press down with the outside, no, the little toe side, the other way, the other way. So the knee turns towards the wall, slightly, there. Now breathe, as you breathe, lift out of lower back. And as you breathe out, you're twisting away from the walls. Let your left shoulder come down away from your ears. As you breathe, lift your belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, if you turn slightly inwards to the center of the room, let your neck relax. Everyone breathe to sternum. And then as you exhale, feel as if you're reaching your left arm back, let your left shoulder down. Glide your right hip forward slightly. And then one more breath, deep breath. And then exhale, release. Step your right foot forward. And then the other side. So your right foot is forward, your right arm is reaching back. You're in your warrior one stance. Your arms reaches back. Your left hand is by your, just by the pectoral muscles. And step your left foot forward a little bit more, Barbara, if you can. And then everyone try to be about the forearm distance away from the wall. Press into, Barbara, step your left foot back. Step it back about, a little bit more if you can. And then bring them a little bit wider, about hip distance apart. Yeah. Now press into your right foot, breathing, lift out of right side. And as you exhale, as you reach your right arm back, turn slightly forward so you feel the opening through the pectoral muscles. Press into your right foot, breathing, lifts chest. And as you exhale, feel as if you're reaching your right arm away from your right ear. As you breathe, lift out of lower back. And as you breathe out, as you reach your right arm back, turn slightly inwards to the center of the room and relax your neck. Now breathe in, press into your right foot, lift your belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, as you lengthen your right arm back, turn slightly inwards to the center of the room. Inhale, release, step your left foot forward. And then let your arms relax. Your next pose is dolphin against the wall. So you're starting with your feet up against the wall. You can do this with your hands clasped. So if you're doing this with your hands clasped, here, your neck and shoulders relax. You breathe into upper back, you lift and spread the back and toes are under. To exhale, you lift your knees off the floor and move your chest back to thighs and knees. Step one foot onto the wall, about 3 feet from the floor, both feet onto the wall. Then breathe deeply. And as you breathe out, move your chest to the wall. Back of the thighs, back of the calves up. If you're going further, you're reaching one leg up. Or stay, or if you don't want to go as deep, one foot is onto the floor and the other foot is reaching up. Aiming for 8 breaths with both feet up, or working with 3 to 4 breaths as you move one leg up at a time. Keep the elbows tucking in the pose. Keep the back of the neck long. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Beautiful, beautiful. And then just stay with the pose. Stay with the pose. Breathe in. Push the floor away. Use your forearms and feel it. Open up. Take the weight away from the shoulders. Everyone breathe to sternum. Good. Push the floor away. Use your forearms as you push the floor away. Pull your belly in. Deep breath. Inhale. And then reach up. Push the floor away. Keep moving chest towards the wall. Really nice, everyone. Stay with that. Stay with your breath. Deep breaths. Breathe out. Feel these openings. Keep lengthening out of them. Good, good. Keep the leg that's up the air. Reach it up. Reach out with the balls of your feet. And then tuck your sit bones up to the heel. Once you have done your counts on both sides, come all the way down. So stay with it, stay with the breath. And then once you've done, we're working into lunges against the wall. So you'll need to have something to pad the knee that will be on the floor and something against the wall. So either a sock or a blanket, towel, so that your knees are protected in the pose. Lunges against the wall. Starting with your right knee up against the wall and your right foot is on the wall. I'm placing a sort of blanket piece onto the wall so that my foot that's against the wall and the wall is protected. My right knee is to the floor. I've padded my right knee. My left foot is flat to the floor. And then from there, you're either bringing your hands on, either the hands onto the floor, onto your left thigh, tractioning your left thigh forward. And if you can go further, you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Your foot is not tucked behind your butt. It's actually out towards the side. So it's out. You can see my butt is right to the wall and the foot is towards the side. Push the floor away with both legs. So as you breathe in, feel as if you're lifting belly and diaphragm and chest. And as you exhale, reach your arms up to the wall if you can. Now breathe as you lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your left foot. And breathe, lengthen your side ribs away from hips. And as you breathe out, as you pull your belly in, tuck your sit bones down towards your left heel. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. From here, bring your left foot forward about 2, maybe 3 inches. And then you can have, I've got my hands onto a block. You're bending your left knee and you're opening the hips a little bit more. So you're coming in to a deeper lunge. Your hands can now be onto your thighs, tractioning your thigh forward. And if you can go further, you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Press into your left foot. And as you breathe, the left foot presses the floor, lift up. And as you exhale, if you can, reach your arms up, reach your arms back. Press into your right foot as you breathe in, lift out of right side. And as you exhale, bend the front knee as you go a little deeper. Breathe to sternum, lift chest. And as you exhale, sit bones tucked, you're curling your pubic bone to navel. Sit bones is aiming towards your left heel. And one more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down. Bring your left foot forward about 6 inches further forward. And as you press your right foot to the floor, feel as if your hands will be on the floor, on your thigh. Or if you can go further, you're reaching your pressing back to the foot that's on the wall and breathing lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, bend that front knee if you can as you go a little deeper. Now breathe as you breathe, lift your belly away from your left thigh. And as you exhale, taking it a little deeper. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, release. From here, you're moving into splits for those who can. Your right foot stays onto the wall, your left foot is reaching forward and straightening that leg as much as you can as you move into splits. If that's not working for you, then you can do pigeon. So the right foot stays to the wall and your left foot comes across towards your right hip. So you're doing pigeon on the wall or splits as the options that's available for you. And then breathe in as you breathe, keep lengthening away from pelvis. And as you exhale, you're taking it a little deeper. If you're in pigeon, if you're in splits, you're lengthening your legs away from you. The foot that's on the wall stays on the wall. And then breathe deep breath. And as you exhale, keep feeling for taking yourself, moving thighs in opposite directions. One more breath in this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Turn to the side to ease on out of the pose. And then the other side. So make sure your knees are properly supported and padded. Your left knee is up against the wall, right up against the wall, but it's padded. Your left foot is onto the wall, and that's also padded. Your right foot is flat to the floor. It's bringing it forward. It's at a right angle. Your butt is not against your foot. It's at the side of your left foot. From here, you can reach your arms out and up towards the sky. So press down into that right foot. Breathe in, lift out to right side. And as you exhale, feel as if you're pushing the floor away. You will find one side is very different from the other. And then breathe. Keep lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, you're taking it a little deeper. One more breath like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. From here, some of you will be able to bend your right knee and go a little deeper. Some of you will need to move the foot forward a couple of inches and then go a little deeper. You should notice the difference between the two sides. Your hands can be on the wall, on the thighs, or the floor. Just work with what feels right for you today. And then breathe in, lift up. On the exhale, you go in a little deeper, that right knee's bent. Breathe to lower back as you lengthen out of lower back. As you exhale, push the floor away with your right foot, chest lifts. Breathe to heart, deep breath. And as you exhale, you're taking it a little deeper. Inhale, release, hands to the floor. Ease your right foot forward about 6, maybe a few more inches, and then bend your right knee. As you take it, you're coming into a much deeper lunge. Your left foot is still pressing against the wall. Hands either on the floor, on your thigh, traction your thigh forward. And if you can go further, reach your arms out and up. Some of you will be able to reach your arms back. Now breathe. Breathe into sternum, chest lifts. And as you exhale, taking it a little deeper. Keep pressing the left foot to the wall. Now breathe. Breathe into lower back as you open out into lower back. Feel this right down into sacrum. And as you exhale, you go in a little deeper. As you press your right foot to the floor, breathe. Feel as if you're lifting belly away from the right thigh. And exhale as you go deeper. And then release. Your next pose is moving into splits or moving into pigeons. So work with what feels right for you. You're reaching your right foot forward, your left foot presses against the wall. Or if that splits is not for you today, then pigeon your right foot towards the left edge of the mat. And then opening up. And then breathe in deeply. And as you exhale, opening into the hips and pelvis. So that's with or splits. Those are the options. So work with what feels right for you. And taking three more breaths here. And then inhale, release. Turn to the side and then ease on out of the pose. And now that your hips are super open, standing at the front of your mat, standing series. So stand at the front of your mats. Warrior 2. Inhale, step your right leg back. Your right foot is square to the short edge of the mat. The front heels align with the arc of the back foot. Bend the front knee and glide your thigh forward. Reach your arms out towards the spine. Keep pressing down with the outside of your left foot. And then feel for moving thighs away from each other. Let your arms relax by your side, shoulder shrugs. Now everyone breathe into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. On exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. On exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. Exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. And release. Put your arms out to side. The next pose is reverse warrior. Press into your right leg. Breathe in and reach your right arm straight up. On exhale, reverse. The right hand is now below or above the knee. Reach your left arm straight up over your ear. Relax the right shoulder. Breathe in and lengthen side ribs away from right hip. Press your left foot to the floor. On exhale, reach your left arm over left ear. Your back feels streaky. Bring your right hand high up onto the right hip, or bring the hand around, tucking it onto your left thigh. Keep the neck relaxed. Feel the strength in your legs. So breathe in. Press down both feet to floor, and then lift belly away from pelvis. And as you press your left foot to the floor, reach your left arm over left ear. On the breath, breathe and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you press both feet to floor, reach your left arm over left ear. Neck release pose. On the next breath, just reach your left arm forward towards your left knee. And on exhale, relax your neck. Use your left arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Right hand supports your head and neck. Extended warrior variation. Place your left forearm onto your left thigh and bring your right arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto left thigh, hip or glute. Press into your left foot. Breathe in. Glide your left ribs away from left hip. On exhale, glide your left shoulder back and down away from your hip. Your right foot presses to the floor. Breathe and lengthen side ribs away from right hip. Keep moving your chest forward to chin. On exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. Feel as if you're pressing your right arm towards your right hip. And then breathe in, glide your ribs away from your right hip. Press your left foot to the floor. And then as you breathe in, send your left sit bone back towards your right heel. Interlock. On the next breath, slide your left arm under your left thigh and bind it with the right arm by your left hip. And as you exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your hip. You're not able to make that there. You can have a block by your left foot and your left hand is onto the block and moving the shoulders away from your hip. Now breathe, deep breath, keep gliding your ribs along your left thigh. On exhale, send your left sit bone back to right heel. Breathe to sternum, draw your chest forward. And as you exhale, curl pubic bone to navel. Easy bird of paradise. On the next breath, breathe in, step your right foot forward Anchor into right foot. Breathe in and lift your left foot up. And reach your left foot out towards the left. Option to do standing splits, taking hold of your left foot with left hand and reaching the left foot out towards the side. You have a wall that will assist. Otherwise, option to do tree pose. Your left foot is tucked against the right thigh, heels towards the groin, and moving the thigh away from you. If you're going further, you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And then breathe in deeply. On the exhale, keep moving the thighs away from hips. One more like this, deep breath. On exhale, release. From here, step your right leg is back, coming back into warrior two stance. From warrior two, bend your left knee, bring your left hand onto your left thigh by the hip. You're setting up for hip to ankle prep. Your right hand is reaching towards your right foot. My hand is on top block. Keep moving your left thigh towards the left. So press down into left foot, breathe into left hip. As you breathe out, glide your left thigh towards the left, bring your forehead towards your right ankle, right foot. And then breathe into your left side ribs. Balloon the breath, balloon the ribs to the left side knee. And as you breathe out, glide your left thigh away towards the left. And again, deep breath. And as you breathe out, moving the thigh towards the left, your forehead towards the right. Inhale, release. Turn your left foot forward so both feet are facing in the same direction. Your next pose is plank stretch. Your right hand grabs hold of your right ankle. Your left hand grabs hold of the left ankle. Press into your left foot. Breathe and glide your ribs away from left hip. On exhale, you're folding. You're bringing your forehead towards your right shin. Bend your left elbow. Now balloon the breath into your left ribs. Feel as the ribs are arcing towards the left. And on exhale, your forehead, it moves towards your right shin. Taking two more breaths here, deep breaths. And on exhale, as you're taking it a little deeper, keep reaching left elbow to floor. One more breath, deep breath. Glide your ribs away from left hip. On exhale, feel this opening to the left side. Inhale, release. Walk your hands all the way forward so that the hands are now either side of your left foot. And then from here, step your right foot forward about 10 inches. You're setting up for pyramid. Your feet, they are hip distance apart. Your hands are either side of your left foot. Press both feet to floor. As you breathe, lengthen belly away from left thigh. On exhale, pull belly in as you move your sternum towards your left shin. Feet are active. As you breathe, breathe to lower back as you lengthen out of lower back. On exhale, as you fold, feel as if you're pushing the floor away. Back of your thighs, back of the calves is reaching to the back wall. And one more like this, deep breath, breathe to heart. And on exhale, keep lengthening your belly away from your left thigh as you fold. Inhale, release. From here, your next pose is warrior one. So step your right foot back about 10 inches. Left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms up towards the sky, warrior one. Press down into both legs as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you breathe out, feel for pushing the floor away. Twisting warrior, as you breathe in, reach your right arm up, left hand is onto left thigh. And as you breathe out, your right elbow's over your left thigh knee. Make a fist or hands into prayer position. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. Press back to your right leg, breathe and lengthen through right side of the ribs. And as you breathe out, you're twisting to the left. Press your left foot to floor. Breathe and glide your left side ribs away from left hip. On exhale, glide your left hip back. Now breathe to sternum, filling your heart with breath. And as you breathe out, as you twist towards the left, glide both shoulders away from your hips. Twisting warrior interlock. Slide your right arm over and then under your left thigh. Left arm is around the back, bind the hands. Use a strap or use clothing to bind. And then breathe. Breathe into lower back and lengthen out of lower back. On exhale, as you twist to the left, glide your left shoulder away from your left hip. Keep the neck relaxed as much as you can. Press your left foot to floor and breathe to move belly away from pelvis. On exhale, roll chest open towards the left. Bird of paradise or standing spinal twist. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your right foot forward. If you're in the bind, standing on your right leg, lift your left leg up and then reach your left leg out towards the side for bird of paradise. Otherwise, you're standing on your right foot. Lift your left leg up. Right hand takes hold of the outside of your left foot. Lift it up and reach it forward. If you can go further, you reach in your left arm back, spread the fingers. And then breathe deeply. And then as you exhale, reach, spread the toes, reach forward with that left foot as you reach back with that left arm. And then breathe, keep feeling as if you're lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, opening up your arms, moving in opposite directions. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, release. Step your right leg back, setting up for twisting triangle. You step your right leg back. Your front heels align with the arc of the back foot, feet about 3 feet away from each other. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left foot. Your left hand is either onto sacrum, and if you can go further, reach your left arm up towards the sky. You can have your right hand onto a block. Straighten your left leg and breathe. Lengthen your side ribs away from right hip. Press your left foot to the floor as you twist towards the left. Reach your left arm straight up, but neck relaxes. Your left foot presses the floor. Breathe and glide your ribs away from left hip. Push the floor away with your right hand and left foot as you reach your left arm to sky. Now breathe to heart, deep breath. On exhale, release. Hands down. Pigeon is your next pose. So place your right knee to the floor and ease your left foot towards the left edge of the mat, set up for pigeon sternum to foot. So your left foot is at a right angle. If you can, you're sitting down onto your left sit bone. You bring your hands forward, take hold of the ball of the foot with both hands, the arc of the foot with both hands. As you breathe, you lift out of left side. On exhale, bring sternum towards your left foot. Feet are active. Straighten your right leg if you can. Then feeling this right from your pelvic bowl, breathe in and lift belly away from pelvis. On exhale, folding closer, bringing sternum to foot. And then 2 more breaths here, deep breaths. On exhale, as you take it a little deeper. 1 more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Your hands under the shoulders. Step forward. Step forward. As you step up for standing pose, other side. Standing at the front of your mat. Warrior 2, breathe in, step your left leg back. Left foot is square to the short edge of the mat, front heels aligned with the arc of the back foot, your arms are reaching out. Try to press down with the little toe side of your right foot so your knee does not turn inwards. You're moving your thighs away from each other. Let your arms relax by your side. The back of your skull aligns with sacrum. Now feet presses to floor, and then feel the energy that you draw from the earth. Shoulder shrugs. Take a deep breath into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. On exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders, elbows bent, squeeze. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. On exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Release both your arms out to side. Bend the front knee and then push the floor away with both legs. Reverse warrior. As you breathe in, reach your left arm up, open left side ribs. On exhale, reverse. Your left hand is now below or above the knee. You're reaching your right arm over right ear. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Press into your left leg as you breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. Press your right foot to the floor as you reach your right arm over right ear. Your back is streaky. Bring your left hand high up onto the hip. You can slide your left arm around the back, tuck it onto right thigh or hip. Keep pressing feet to floor and breathe, lift belly away from pelvis. On exhale, wrap your right shoulder as you reach your right arm over right ear. Your neck is relaxed. As you breathe, lengthen low ribs away from sacrum. On exhale, slightly curl pubic bone to navel. Feel that release into lower back. Now breathe into your right side ribs. You're opening your intercostal muscles. Press your right foot to the floor as you reach your right arm over right ear. Neck release. On the next breath, reach your right arm straight forward over your right knee. On exhale, relax your neck. Use your right arm, breathing to pull your body up. Left arm supports your head and neck. Come straight into extended warrior variation. Placing your right forearm onto your right thigh. And your left arm is around the back, tucking it onto right thigh by hip. Press into your right leg. Breathe and lift your ribs away from right hip. On exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. As you press your left foot to floor, breathe in and lengthen belly, diaphragm, chest. Move chest to chin. On exhale, glide your left shoulder away from your ear. You feel the opening through the left side of your neck. Now breathe. Breathe to the left side of your neck. Deep breath. On exhale, relax your jaw. Interlock. On the next breath, slide your right arm under your right thigh and then bind it with the left arm. Bind it with the left arm by your right hip. If you can't make that today, then your right hand is to the floor by your foot. You can have your right hand onto a block. Press your right foot to floor and breathe to glide your side ribs, right ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, roll the chest open, slightly towards the left. Relax your right ear with right shoulder and breathe to the left side of your neck. And as you breathe out, send your sit bones towards your left heel. Left foot presses to floor and then breathe, move belly away from pelvis. Diaphragm moves to chest, chest moves to chin. On exhale, as you press your right foot to floor, move both shoulders away from your ear. Press your right foot to floor, breathe in, step your left foot forward. And then anchor into left foot, breathe in and lift your right leg up for easy bird of paradise. Once you're up, you're reaching your right leg out towards the side. Or alternatively, standing splits, taking hold of your right foot with right hand, reaching your right foot forward. Or you can do tree. Standing on your left leg, lifting your right foot up, tuck your right foot in, and reach your heels away from you. You can go further, the hands are towards the chest, and if you can go further, reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Keep pressing the foot in, keep moving the thighs and knees out towards the side. Taking 2 more breaths here, deep breath. Push the floor away with your right foot. Push the floor away with your left foot. 1 more. And then release. Well done. Step your left leg back. Step your left leg back for warrior 2. In warrior 2, your arms are reaching out to the side. Bend your right knee, place your right hand on thigh. Head to ankle, bring your left hand back towards your right foot. Press into your right foot, breathe in, glide your ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, glide your right thigh forward, so you're opening the side ribs towards the right. As you breathe, move belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you move your right thigh towards the right, bring your forehead towards your left shin. Now breathe to where you feel this most. On exhale, feel for opening your right side ribs. 1 more like this, deep breath. On exhale, feeling for that release. Inhale, release. Turn your right foot forward. Reach your hands and now taking hold of your left foot. Both hands taking hold of the left foot. Press your right foot to floor, breathing, glide your ribs away from right hip. On exhale, bring your forehead towards your left shin. Bend your right elbow reaches to floor. Plank, stretch. Breathe and glide your ribs away from your left hip. On exhale, as you fold a little deeper, keep opening your side ribs. Balloon the breath into your intercostal muscles on the right side. And on exhale, as your forehead comes towards your left ankle, bend your right elbow reaches to floor. 1 more like this, deep breath. On exhale, as you take it a little deeper. Inhale, release. Walk your hands forward so the hands are now either side of your right foot. You're stepping your left foot forward about 10 inches. And turn your left foot forward. Your feet, they're hip distance apart widthways. And they're about 3 feet, less than 3 feet away lengthways. Hands are to the floor. Pyramid. Press your right foot to floor. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from right. On exhale, pull your belly in as you bring your forehead towards your right shin. Straighten both legs and push the floor away with the legs and hands. Now spread your back ribs. On exhale, belly in as you bring your forehead closer towards your right shin. Keep feeling that you're pushing the floor away with both hands and both feet. Last breath in this, deep breath. On exhale, as you're taking it a little deeper. Inhale, release. Keep the hands to the floor. Step your left foot back about 10 inches. Setting up for warrior 1. Right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Left foot reaches back. Turn the left foot forward and push the floor away as you rise up for warrior 1. Press into both feet. Breathe in and lift up. And as you exhale, bend that front knee. Push the floor away. Twisting warrior. Breathe in. Stretch your left arm up. Right hand onto right thigh. As you breathe out, your left elbows over your right thigh, make a fist or hands into prayer position. Press into your left leg, breathe and lengthen ribs away from left hip. Press your right foot to the floor as you roll chest open towards the right. Relax left ear to left shoulder and breathe to lower back. And as you breathe out, glide your right hip back and roll your right shoulder away from your ear. And a deep breath. And as you breathe out, moving both shoulders down. Interlock on the breath. Slide your left arm over your right thigh. The right arm is around the back behind the hands, or use a strap or use clothing. Now breathe. As you breathe, spread the breath into back ribs. As you breathe out, glide your right hip back and glide your right shoulder away from your ear. Your left foot is anchored to the floor and breathe. Lengthen your side ribs away from right hip. Exhale, twist to the right, press your right foot to the floor. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward. And then anchor into left foot. Breathe in, lift your right leg up for bird of paradise or standing spinal twist. So you're standing on your left foot. Your left hand reaches down, it takes hold of the outside of your right foot. You breathe in, and as you exhale, you reach your right foot forward, reach out, spread the toes. If you can go further, reach your right arm straight back. Feel for pressing into your left foot, breathe in, lift up out of your left side. And as you exhale, straighten your leg. If you can, reach your right arm back. Breathe to sternum. And exhale, opening out a little bit more. Inhale, release. Place your right foot down, step your left foot back. The triangle. You're bringing your left hand down to the outside of your right foot. Your left foot is back about 3 feet. Right hand is onto right hip. Straighten your right leg. Breathe in, lengthen ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, roll your chest open towards the right. If you can, reach your right arm straight up. Straighten your right leg if you can. And then breathe, glide your ribs away from right hip. And as you press back into your left foot, roll the chest open as you reach your right arm to spine. Now breathe to sternum, draw chest forward. And as you breathe out, roll your chest open towards the right, gliding ribs away from right hip. One more breath, anchor into left leg, lengthen ribs away from left hip. On exhale, open to right. Inhale, release, hands to the floor. Pigeon is your next pose. So you're stepping your right foot towards the left edge of the pigeon, sternum to foot. Sitting on your right sit bone. Your foot is at a right angle. Take hold of the foot with both hands, arc of the foot. Press into your sit bones, breathe and lift belly away from thigh. And as you breathe out, bring sternum to foot. If you can, straighten your left leg. The sternum, filling heart with breath. On exhale, as you're folding a little deeper. Breathe into lower back. Feel this right by your right hip. On exhale, as you fold. Now take a breath to where you feel this most. On exhale, belly's in. As you inhale, release. Pushing the floor away as you come all the way out of the pose. Straddle. Seated straddle. So you're sitting down and you're lengthening your legs out towards the side. You're moving the thighs away from you. Reach out with the balls of your feet. Sit bones presses down. Breathe in, lift belly and diaphragm, lift chest. On exhale, you're folding forward. Reach out, spread the toes. On the next breath, spread your breath into back ribs. On exhale, you're folding forward, belly's in. Feel this right from your pelvic bowl as you breathe in, you're lifting belly away from pelvis. and exhale. Now take the breath to where you feel this most. Hold on, exhale. One more breath. And exhale. Inhale, release. Use your hands, push the belly, breathe in as you come all the way on up. Ease your legs together. And lie down on your backs. Shavasana. So you lie down on your backs. You can lie down with the soles of your feet together. If you're close enough to the wall, you can lie down with the sit bones towards the wall, your legs are reaching up, or you can lie down in straddle with your heels up against the wall, or the soles of your feet together so the knees are out to the side, your arms are relaxed by your side, or straighten your legs. And allow yourself just to let go completely. Eyes are closed. And make any adjustments now so that you feel yourself really opening up and surrendering yourself back to the earth. Not using this time to analyze, just stay with feeling. Stay with the immediacy of what comes up for you. You've relaxed the back of your skull. And feel as if your skull bones are softening, as if they're melting back in earth. And then draw that energy in, feel that energy as if you've been held. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyes, eye sockets. Relax your nose. Relaxing your cheekbones and relax your jaw. Good time, good moment to open your mouth and moving your jaw from side to side. Feeling that release as it radiates down the side of your neck, releasing into the scabies muscles and helping to reduce the tension that builds up when you work with hips, or the tension that just builds up at the front of your head, and you move that to the back of skull. Let these moves help to release these tensions. Relax your collarbones, and then let your shoulders soften a little bit more. As your body cools down, feel the reaction in your body. Relax your upper back, and then relax your mid back, allowing your back ribs to open and to spread. Relax your belly, and as you do so, feel the opening into lower back. Sit bones, they tuck, they reach towards your heels, and you curl pubic bone to navel. It's a very slight move. You may feel this into diaphragm, you may feel this into belly. And now if you can, let go of your thighs a little bit more. Just let them go, let them relax. Relax the back of your knees, side of your knees. And you may feel this into hips, into pelvis even more. Relax your calves, feel as if you're lengthening calves to heels. And now relax your calves and shins and ankles. Relax your heels, your feet and toes. Relax your arms. Relax triceps and biceps. Relax your elbows, your forearms. And relax your wrists, your hands and fingers. Completely relaxed. Giving yourself time to notice what you've done, the depth of your practice, the different sensations that has emerged for you. Giving yourself time to celebrate yourself and your practice, and also to disconnect from all that does not serve. Allowing yourself to acknowledge your practice of yoga, your process. Allowing yourself to renew yourself through your practice and through your breath. And having the courage to let go of all that's not serving you. Having the courage to face up to what stands before you. The courage to face towards the negative thoughts, the voices of persuasion that seeks to take you away from you, moving you a more distorted image. Those negative voices are seeking, they want you to be like they are. And your gift is really to stay present and to be aware that you are beautiful just as you are. So stay present, stay alert. Using your practice to help you to be more sensitized to what is going on for you. To be alert to what you feel. And to have the courage to make the decisions that serve you. Begin to move your fingertips, the tips of your toes. And deepen your breath. And really stretch out, not with force, just stretch. Allow your body to open up at its own rate, stretching out in a way that feels good. On the breath, bend the knees, move knees to chest. Roll to your left side. Bring your right hand to the floor by your chest. Breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away with your right hand as you come all the way up, using your left hand to support your head and neck as you come on up. Bring your hands together, the thumbs lightly touch sternum. Take a breath and acknowledge what you've done today. Breathe in. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Well done. So we've gone over time again.